The system is failing. We're going to have more homelessness, more unemployment, and the government has to print more money. It's a command and control economy where the government tells you everything. I just don't trust our government. And they're going to have to start printing pretty quickly. And the more they print, the less value, purchasing power the dollar has, or the loonie, or the yen, or the peso. People are talking about inflation. I think we're in depression right now, and we're going to be the biggest depression in world history.
In the 1970s, that's when the world was changing.
The biggest bust in the history of the world is coming up. It's pensions. They trusted the government. They trusted their pension would be there, and it's going to go bust. And that's us. We'd get crushed.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. Guys, what the hell is going on? Last night in the crypto market, we experienced one of the nastiest moments we've seen since March 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of fear was taking place. Right now in the crypto space, when we look at the fear greed index for Bitcoin, it reads a 10. Extreme fear has taken over the market. Bitcoin crashed beneath $30,000. Remember in my last video, I said there may be one more nasty wick left. Boom. It has occurred. Now the question I know a lot of you are asking is, are we done? Are we in the clear? What's going to happen next? Is this altcoin season still in play? Bull, let us know what you think. In my personal opinion, guys, we always have to buy up the fear. We always have to sell the greed. We have to buy when there's blood on the streets, even if that blood is our own. Trust me, I'm very well aware that some of you may not have had money to be able to buy that dip, and that's okay. We have to have the strength to be able to hold through this. However, I do have some important notes to give all of you. Yesterday, specifically with XRP, we fell right below 49 cents. I have told all of you that in my opinion, the lowest price XRP could reach again is 51 cents, and it fell below that. So right now, as far as the market is concerned, myself and a team of analysts have our eyes glued to the screen, making sure that nothing cataclysmic is on the way. Bitcoin has fallen past multi-year support, and I think $29,000 may be the last line of defense we have left before things might get scary. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is one of those moments in the crypto market where I'm on edge. I'm just as human as all of you. And then, with the snap of a finger, I have to do a complete 180 and remember why I'm so bullish. Ladies and gentlemen, we fell so quickly in such a short amount of time by so much that I can't help but be bullish on this market. Let me tell you all this right now. I have stated time and time again, I am at a point at this moment in time where I'm financially stretched thin. What does that mean exactly? It means that I personally had no more money left in my personal accounts to buy any dips. But this is what I did instead. Over the past couple weeks, I had opened some exchange accounts for some businesses I own in my personal life, and cash reserves that I had saved up from those businesses are now on standby ready to be deployed to buy this fucking dip. Ladies and gentlemen, I am 110% committed to this market beyond belief, beyond anything you guys even realize. My blood, sweat, and tears is in this market. And I know for a fact that all these tokens we are so high on are going to change our lives and make us this generational wealth. Yesterday, I pulled a savage move and used 25% of my business cash reserves from numerous businesses to buy that cataclysmic dip. 75% of those reserves are on standby just in case something unexpected happens. March 2020 was the period in time that changed my life forever, and it only took one token. Because of that March 2020 crash, I was able to buy Cardano at 3 cents. When it went to $3, my life had changed forever. By the time it hit 80 cents, I was retired. Right now, I'm looking at these prices for all of you listening in this audience, like this is your retirement plan. Hedera at 11 cents is generational wealth. Stellar at 15 cents is generational wealth. Quant at $80 is generational wealth. And if it happens to crash lower unexpectedly for whatever bullshit reason, your generational wealth will just come faster. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this right now, because I know there's a lot of you probably asking, Bull, what happened to that altcoin season you've been talking about? In my opinion, I think it's still on its way. As far as time frames are concerned, I think we have runway before the massive financial collapse happens in order to see a bull run and then profit from our altcoins. But I'll say this right now, Bitcoin, we are all seeing its demise in real time. The climate change agenda, accompanied by a number of other things, are going to do it in. I'm very bearish on Bitcoin, but bullish on the utility-based alts that have not hit all-time highs yet. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a nice little party. But we just have to weather this short-term storm. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I have in front of the screen for all of you right now is the Dow Jones. Specifically, I have a fractal from 1929, the moment right when the Great Depression happened. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, these fractals look very similar, and I do think we are slowly approaching the final blow off the top for the Dow Jones. However, and what all of you need to be paying attention to, this is the moment right before we have the blow off top. You see, we can't just go up in a straight line. And if we were going to have one more final moment where we rise, I would expect a cock back in the price before the full-blown final run. And that is exactly what's happened. There are no fundamentals backing this market anymore. Fantasy economics are at play. They've been at play ever since 2020. And they locked down the global economy and inflated the currency into oblivion. But one thing I need to tell all of you is that all of you should now be humbled. All of you should now be wanting to take those profits when they're finally there. Know what's coming. I believe September, October, those time frames are when this financial collapse and the end of the crypto bull run will happen. But this summer, I do think we have runway left. I have to stress this point. We're experiencing a lot of pain in the short term, but it's overextended pain. It's overextended fear. It's an overextended price drop. And when you go hard in one direction, you usually explode in the other. Bull runs do not end in fear, they end in euphoria. And I believe that euphoria is going to return. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, Bull, why are you presenting the stock market to me? The stock market and the crypto market, unfortunately, are heavily tied together. And you may be wondering why. Well, let's put it this way. There will be a moment, in my opinion, where the crypto market will be inversely proportional to the stock market. And I believe that moment will come after regulations. We are still in a pre-regulatory clarity environment. And that's a massive point. That is why crypto and stocks are so tied together. Because the stock market, Wall Street, financial elites control these markets. Whenever we see massive drops, it's because the elites are taking massive profits. They scare retail investor at the bottom, force the price to go lower by retail selling, then pump out articles stating, hey, this is not a good time to buy. This thing is going to hell. We're all going to burn. This is unattractive. Don't buy it. Then they buy it up. And finally, when the prices are high, they tell you to buy. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, there's the news for the masses, and that news makes you poor. Then there's the news for the classes, what we try to talk about on this channel every day, that makes you wealthy. We are a short period of time, in my opinion, from getting wealthy. And while there continues to be extreme fear in the market, I'll continue to be extremely greedy. We all become rich by buying up retail investor tiers. Do not become retail investor tiers. Become the new 1% and buy the damn dip. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all that being said, to cap off this video for today, I have to talk to you to something profound that happened in the crypto market yesterday. Terra Luna, one of the most hyped and well thought of cryptos in the market, went down 56% in a couple hours. Went all the way down to $24 after just earlier this week being right around 100. In 2 weeks, it lost 76% of its value. That is how ruthless this crypto market is. Oh man, what a time to be alive. But the reason I really want to point this out to all of you is because Terra Luna is home to the Terra USD stablecoin. There are a lot of people that have called Terra USD one of the more credible stablecoins on the planet. Well, if you were holding Terra USD yesterday, you lost 20% of your value. I'm not going to lie to all of you. I'm still going to be looking and deep diving as to what exactly happened to Terra USD to cause the pegging to drop this drastically below $1. But this is what I have to say. I've always stated that I believe the most credible stablecoin is USDC. USDC has not had a history of bad behavior and has not had any shadows or notoriously bad behavior around it. All that to say is that when you're taking profits this crypto bull run, if you are looking to secure your profits into a stable coin, USDC is your stable coin of choice. Look at what happened to Terra USD. 20% of its value gone, boom, in minutes. The depegging of Terra USD to the US dollar is a massive event, and it cannot be understated. Now, along those lines, Terra USD has a market cap of $16 billion, and that alone helped exacerbate the entire crypto market crash by an additional 7%. Now, Tether has a market cap of $83 billion. Imagine what's going to happen when that bubble pops. The crypto market is going to be in shambles. 99% of projects will go to zero. Only the chosen few will recover from that crypto apocalypse. And while I'm telling you I believe in a short-term altcoin season, I do believe the crypto apocalypse will happen this year, post-regulation, which I think is coming the latter half of this year. Oh, guys, do not take this warning lightly. Crypto is going to be regulated. That is going to cause a massive crash in this market, along with the stock market failure. But once regulatory clarity hits, the 1% of cryptos that have utility and are regulatory compliant will make you ignorant levels of money. Get rid of your shit coins. Reassess your portfolio now. Any tokens that you think are not worthy to be under your ownership, get rid of them and consolidate them into your majors. I'm certainly game planning and reassessing every single day. And the more I look at my portfolio, the more confident I feel, because I don't mind buying and holding everything that I own through the fire. And we will rise out of the ashes of this short-term crash into our long-term generational wealth. Moments like today bring out the real savages in this space. Moments like today separate the adults from the children. Moments like today distinguish us and give us the experience and wisdom we need to profit when it's there. Days like today, I feel honored to be able to present this information to all of you every single day. I'm not going anywhere. We're on this journey together. And while it feels rough right now, we're all gonna make it to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.